Welcome to our deep dive into the top contenders for the 2024-25 Champions League title. It's that time of year again, the nights are getting longer, the air is getting crisper, and the sound of the Champions League anthem is echoing around Europe. Yes, the biggest stage in club football is back, and we can't wait to dissect all the drama, the goals, and the unforgettable moments that lie ahead. We'll be looking at their journey so far, and what lies ahead for these football giants. From the north of London to the fashion capital of Paris, from the sun-drenched streets of Barcelona to the San Siro, we'll analyse the tactics, the key players, and the potential banana skins that could lie in wait for these European giants. So grab your beverage of choice, settle in, and let's get stuck into the contenders who are all dreaming of lifting that iconic trophy in June. First up, we head to the Emirates Stadium, the home of Arsenal. Now I remember when Arsenal were known as the Invincibles. That's the sort of pedigree we're talking about here. This year, they're under the guidance of a young, dynamic manager who's got them playing with a real swagger. They've got pace to burn up front, a midfield that can dictate the tempo, and a defence, well, let's just say they've tightened up at the back compared to my day. Now, their key man, the one to watch, has got to be their captain. He's the engine room of the team, a true leader on the pitch and capable of moments of magic that can unlock any defence. Let's not forget their new signings either. They've added some real quality and depth to the squad, which is crucial for competing on multiple fronts. Their recent form has been nothing short of sensational. They've been grinding out results, playing with a real grit and determination, and that's what you need in this competition. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And there's always a but. Can they maintain this form when the pressure really ramps up in the latter stages? That's the million-dollar question. The Champions League is a different beast altogether. The atmosphere, the opposition, the sheer weight of expectation, it can all take its toll. It's a true test of character, but from what I have seen so far, Arsenal are up for the challenge. Next, we jet off to the French capital, home to the glitz and glamour of Paris Saint-Germain. Now PSG are like the Hollywood of football clubs. They've got superstars sprinkled all over the pitch, some of the biggest names in world football wearing their jersey. It's like watching a team of Galacticos. Their manager is a wily old fox, a master tactician who knows how to get the best out of his star-studded squad, and believe me, they've got talent coming out of their ears. Up front, they've got a player who's simply unplayable on his day. He's got pace, power, skill, and an eye for goal that any striker would be envious of. And in midfield, they've got a midfield maestro, a conductor who dictates the tempo of the game with his passing range and vision. They're always a threat going forward, capable of blowing teams away with their attacking prowess. But, and I'm sure you knew there was a but coming, their defence can sometimes leave a bit to be desired. Now, their recent form has been a bit patchy. They're still a formidable team, don't get me wrong, but they've shown a bit of vulnerability at times. They've got the individual brilliance to win any game. We all know that, but can they find that consistency, that team spirit that's needed to go all the way in Europe? That's the big question mark hanging over them. From the City of Lights, we travel to the sunny shores of Barcelona, the home of the mighty FC Barcelona. Now, Barcelona, they're like the team everyone loves to watch, except when they're playing against your team, of course. They've had their ups and downs in recent years, but they're a club steeped in history and tradition, and they always seem to find a way. This season, they've got a new manager at the helm, someone who understands the Barcelona philosophy, the importance of possession-based football, of playing the beautiful game. And they've still got some world-class players in their ranks. Their midfield general, the heartbeat of the team, is still pulling the strings. And they've got a young, exciting forward line that's bursting with potential. Now, their recent form has been encouraging, to say the least. They're starting to gel as a team, playing with a renewed sense of purpose, and the goals are starting to flow again. They've got that winning mentality ingrained in their DNA, and they'll be a tough team to beat in this competition. But, and you knew there was a but coming, can they cope with the pressure, the expectation that comes with wearing the famous Barcelona shirt? The Champions League is a different animal, and only time will tell if they're ready to conquer Europe once again. Finally, we make our way to the fashion capital of Milan, the home of the Nerazzurri, Inter Milan. Now, Inter, they're a team that's really caught the eye in recent years. They've got that Italian steel, that tactical nous, but they've also got a touch of flair going forward. They're a team that can mix it up, play beautiful football 1 minute and grind out a result the next. Their manager, a true student of the game, has got them playing with a real sense of belief. They've got a solid defence, a midfield that can control the game, and up front they've got a striker who's capable of scoring goals from all angles. He's a real handful for defenders, and he'll be licking his lips at the prospect of facing some of Europe's best. Now, their recent form has been impressive. They've got a real winning mentality, a never-say-die attitude that's seen them over the line in some tight encounters. They're a team that's greater than the sum of its parts, and there'll be no pushovers in this competition. And I wouldn't be me if I didn't throw in a but. Can they handle the pressure of being one of the favourites? The Champions League is a different kettle of fish, and it takes a special kind of team to go all the way. But from what I've seen, Inter Milan have all the ingredients to cause a few upsets along the way. So there you have it, a glimpse into the teams who are all vying for European glory. Looking ahead, we have some exciting matchups. Arsenal versus PSG and FC Barcelona versus Inter Milan. These are mouth-watering clashes that could go down to the wire. Who will rise to the occasion and who will crumble under the pressure? The beauty of the Champions League is that it's unpredictable. It's a competition where anything can happen, where underdogs can become heroes and where dreams can be made and broken in the blink of an eye. One thing is for sure, we're in for a roller coaster ride of emotions, twists and turns, and moments of magic that will stay with us long after the final whistle blows. Stay tuned for more updates and in-depth analysis as the Champions League season progresses. We'll be with you every step of the way, dissecting the tactics, analysing the key moments, and bringing you all the drama from the biggest stage in club football. Until then, enjoy the ride.